The horrific bus crash injures 21 and left traffic at a standstill on I-65 southbound today. This is video of the scene about 3 miles north of the Henryville exit. That's exit 22. It became a massive scene as the rescue took place. You can see the bus on its side and debris strewn all over the place. WLKY's Ann Bowden joins us now with more on the rescue effort and what may have led up to the crash. Ann?
Well, Rick, 12 of those 21 injured are here at University Hospital. 2 of the most serious are here, including the bus driver who may have had a medical emergency during that crash. That is still being investigated here at U of L Hospital. But for those of us who are on the scene, emergency responders and even the media, by seeing what we saw, it is amazing that no one lost their life.
Approximately 10:25 this morning, a bus southbound on I-65 crashed on the right side of the roadway, approximately 22-mile marker.
Moments after this charter bus crashed, calls came flooding into Indiana State Police. It didn't take long before the gravity of the situation became obvious and a multi-county rescue operation began just 3 miles north of Henryville.
It was a charter bus from Fort Wayne, Indiana, carrying 16 members of the bowling team from Indiana Tech.
It was 21 people in all, including the team's coach, his wife, staff, and the bus driver. Emergency responders stabilized patients on the scene before putting them on stretchers to be rushed to the hospital by ambulance or by one of the 6 medical helicopters that responded to this massive scene.
It's those kinds of resources, particularly air assets, when these kinds of things happen, that are so important. They called for everyone available, and by golly, they all came from the Louisville area.
Emergency responders from several counties rushed passengers to area hospitals, 1 to Clark Memorial, 8 others to Scott County Hospital, and 12 to University Hospital. The most seriously injured people had broken bones and concussions. First responders also treated the driver.
The driver, we are working up for cardiac or possible stroke-like symptoms.
But hospital officials are quick to say they are not sure if his symptoms led to the accident. State police say the workup of this bus will shed some light on cause.
We will do everything within our power to be able to not only explain what happened, but to define what happened. And that comes with time, and now's not the time for us to speculate as to what might have occurred.
And Rick, the age range of these patients and the victims of this bus crash are between 19, kind of late teens, to almost 80 years old. Most of the bowlers were in their 50s. And just to give you an idea of how the states really came together, Governor Steve Pence actually asked that Superintendent Doug Carter be at the scene. He is over all of ISP, and the governor, by his order, asked for the superintendent to be at the scene to make sure everything went as it should with this massive rescue operation. And as of right now, the bowling team, they were headed towards Tennessee for a competition, but of course, they are recovering right now. Here outside of University Hospital, Ann Bowden, WLKY News.
Mike Pence issued a statement following the bus accident. He says, "Our hearts go out to the Hoosiers impacted by this morning's bus crash in southern Indiana. The state of Indiana is coordinating a multi-agency response as law enforcement and emergency personnel respond to this situation. We urge all Hoosiers to hold these men and women in their thoughts and prayers," end quote.